See the 16 and the 21 both tucking out to the right there to get a little air in those radiators so they don't get too hot.
Jeff Gordon ran his first Sprint Cup race the year Trevor Bayne was born.
And there they are battling for the lead.
Well, they're going to have a lot of company here in just a second. And here they come right up through the middle. Whoop.
Whoa! Logano goes for a ride.
I think he's going to save it.
Caution is out. Nice save by Joey Logano. But look what he's got left. Well, we saw it with Ryan Newman off turn 2, and now we see this with Joey Logano coming out of the tri-oval.
I think that was just a product area. Those guys, that group of cars was closing on that front pack so fast. I bet somebody had to get out of the throttle, and he got run over from behind.
And we're told Denny Hamlin has perhaps a flat tire on his number 11.
Well, this caution, it doesn't come out perfect, obviously, for Joey Logano, but it comes out perfect because it's right there inside the fuel window.
The orange 20 of Joey Logano goes around off the front bumper of Michael Waltrip and catches the end of the retaining wall. Darrell, have a look at what happens to Joey Logano here, the orange number 20.
Yeah, I just commented that that group back there was closing on this front crowd here in a hurry. I think what happened was Logano got to the 18 car of Kyle Busch, might have had to check up a teeny bit, and when he did, Michael got into the back of him, and man, that could have been a whole lot worse than what it turned out to be. He was headed for the end of that wall.
The closing rate is so fast, one pair of cars to another. Riding with Logano. And next, our Fox Exmo camera, our extreme slow motion camera. You saw good use of it at the Super Bowl, and here it is.
See, what happened was Logano was going to try to drive out from behind Kyle Busch. He started to go to the inside of Kyle Busch, and Michael was laying right up against him. Just that turning out from behind Kyle and Michael pushing him got him around sideways, got the 20 car around sideways, and off the track he went.
So pit stops for fuel, and we'll be back to Daytona International Speedway and the Gatorade Duel. And here come the Fords, and right down the middle comes Martin Truex and David Rudiman in their Toyotas. They've got the lead.
Yeah, Truex led that lap. They opened the door just enough in the middle for them to get through there.
Don't forget, those two cars were factors here in the Daytona 500 last year, right until the very end.
Look at this. Brian Keselowski, rookie contender. He's about to lead this Gatorade Duel if Brad can push him through the middle.
There's
Brad.
Bob Keselowski, the dad.
He's got to be absolutely having a come apart. What is he thinking?
Oh, Jeff Gordon
come
inside
on.
of Brad. He's got room. They're going to be 3 wide there for a moment. Jeff Burton has never won a Gatorade Duel race, nor has Clint Boyer, but they are at the front of this one with 6 to go.
They have the Budweiser shootout, these two guys do, that they worked all the way through. Didn't get the result they were looking for.
Trouble.
Oh, there's trouble. 60 car of Bodine.
Todd Bodine crashes out of the 500.
It's Stephen Wallace in the 77 involved.
And I think we'll see there was contact in front of Bodine that started all this and put us under caution for the 5th time.
Oh, boy.
With 5 laps to go. Todd Bodine has 2 Truck Series wins here.
Let's see what happened here,
Mike. Number 60.
Man, look, did he get in on the apron?
It looked like he did. I know when he ran over Digger, it looked like he was on the apron when we had that shot.
Look at the job that Greg Beffel's doing to get by that. Nice work.
Now, Stephen Wallace got into him, but that may have been after Bodine had trouble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
There he is down toward the bottom of your screen.
You see him wobbling a little bit getting in that corner. He was already having trouble when he got to the corner. That got him down on the apron, and then he came back up in the racetrack in front of Stephen Wallace.
And Stephen was getting a push from Travis Kvapil, who's trying to race into the 500.
Hey, it's go time, guys.
And you'll see they almost get into David Rudeman in the 00 car when he goes back up the racetrack.
Yeah, it looks like that possibly. I don't know if Steven was up against him, pushing him or not, but if he was, that's what got him loose, getting in that corner. And that's getting in the corner with somebody right up behind you like that, pushing is pretty tough.
It happens this fast.
Yep.
How about the job that Carl Edwards and Greg Biffle did, splitting Stephen Wallace to get through there unscathed?
Well, the sad thing for Stephen Wallace is he is in this race. Let's see
Watch this from the Biff.
Yo!
Beautiful, we missed it, missed it.
That's a piece of driving right there.
Great spotting, too.
Nice job.
Whoa, David got a big gouge in the side of his car there.
It'd like to have been a lot more than a gouge, though. It was real close.
That's a shame for Stephen Wallace. He's in the race. And I know Rusty, and I don't know how many cars they have. I guess they have a backup car, but this was certainly their best car.
When they cross the line under green, it will be 3 laps to go. Jeff Burton comes out, drops down to pick up Clint Boyer, and here comes Jeff Gordon on the outside. They are hooked up and coming.
Yeah, the 24 Gordon, the 21 of Bain, this happens to them every restart.
They just won't go on a restart. And it's got to be the 24 because the 21 is pushing for all he's worth.
Carl Edwards has now picked up David Reagan, one of his other Roush Fenway teammates.
It looks like
it was in the first race.
Yeah, it looks like, Mike, the 31 and the 33 really have worked hard to get to where they are. They did this all in the Budweiser shootout, and now this just might be the combination.
Waltrip and Keselowski still in the transfer spots. They're coming to 2 laps to go.
Look in the middle there, Jamie McMurray being pushed by a driver that was sideways less than 10 laps ago and brought a caution out. Denny Hamlin.
Waltrip up to 3rd, Keselowski to 5th.
Michael's sitting in a pretty darn good spot right here in that commemorative car from 2001, the number 15 Napa car.
Travis
Still
Quapple
one back.
in the back trying to make something happen, but may run out of time. He may have to depend on his speed to get into the race.
Look at those things wobble down the straightaway, Larry. I mean, I know that looks rather calm, but you ought to be in that thing with it slipping around like that.
Don't give it to him.
Gordon and Bain back at 9th and 10th. White flag. And Jeff Burton.
I guarantee you, wild thing in that 18 car, he's not going to be content to run 4th in this race.
This will not be the way they finish.
2 Chevys, 2 Toyotas, 2 Dodges, 2 Toyotas, a Chevy and a Toyota. But on point, Jeff Burton trying for his first Daytona Speed Week's checkered flag. Clint Boyer locked on to him.
I know Michael and Kyle would like to pull out, but they're afraid to.
2 wide behind them with Brian Keselowski in 5th.
They're going to take a look here. Michael and Kyle, here they come. They got to run, but they're going to
crash.
Oh, no.
Trevor Bain is in it along with David Reagan. And Burton will win it over Boyer.
5 1,000ths of a second.
A thrilling finish, but in more ways than one, as they got 3, maybe 4 abreast up in turn number 4.
What a shame for the 21 car.
Yes.
Burton's a winner. Chicken dinner.
Well, here they come in turn 4.
Oh, you see Gordon and Bain, they already get sideways up there in the middle of a turn 4. Woo. And looked like Jeff kind of ran down on the 21 car.
I mean, Jeff Gordon went from the top to the bottom to not get involved in that wreck. Remember, he's sitting on the outside of the front row for the Daytona 500.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit of damage. I'm not sure if the car didn't clip the wall here when it gets loose. You see here, gets a little bit of right side damage, but then I'm not sure he was about to wreck. Yeah. Jeff was just about to wreck, and he got down there and got into Trevor Bain and turned him, and then the 6 car had nothing to do with that, but except slam the outside wall.
Bob Keselowski, longtime journeyman racer, from Mount Clemens, Michigan. He has 2 sons in the Daytona 500. This is one of those accidents, Darrell, that's nobody's fault but everybody's misfortune.
Yeah, right here, the 21 to 24, they got an opening on the outside. They are coming, but then Jeff Gordon gets loose and gets into the wall. And right here, the 21 says, okay, I got to get out behind him. But Jeff's about to wreck. Jeff's getting ready to go down in the infield, and the 21 saved him.
And David Reagan in the 6 was just a victim.
Bad logistics.
Meanwhile, Jeff Burton has won it. Clint Boyer second, Michael Waltrip third. He races in. Kyle Busch, Brian Keselowski gets the other race in position. Travis Kvapil gets in on speed. Terry Labonte on the provisional.